everyone, welcome back to the 5th episode of working towards showing trying bigger jumps. So we have not done one of these vlogs in like forever. This has been long awaited, but here's us. We started warming up at the trot and over poles, making sure he was all nice and warmed up for our jumpies later. And here we are. He was quite just being a nice leg horse at the beginning. He's like a mixture of both now. Then we started doing poles, and at the first one he definitely stopped and looked at it, but now he's not. And he was like, oh my gosh, I want to talk about this because his tail, his legs, they're just covered in mud. And he was covered in mud himself too. He was out in the pasture sometime recently because he was covered in mud, and it was kind of a wreck to clean, but now he's pretty clean. And here is my amazing pole course that was just so perfect. Here is our line, and oh my gosh guys, that was so good. Then we are going to turn soon, I don't know when, right here. So I guess we're not using our corner today, but that's okay, not really. But then we went over the orange pole, and at this point he's just kind of slowly moving along, and it's like, please Ozark, go. Then we got a nice little, not really a power trot, a little bit more of a trot as we came up to the red pole. Then here's my gorgeous hunter equitation that y'all will be seeing in my show ring. Then I got really bored, and I decided I was going to do roll back between these two, and Jumper Ozark definitely ate that up right there. He is a pro. He is an all-rounder. Then he kept looking at the poles, but it's okay. Then we went over the red again because he's a little diva. Then I thought I would do some no stirrup work, and I gave up because the saddle was really, really painful, and I did half a lap and said, I'm good. Then he had some nice long rings before I took them up, and then I was just kind of adjusting everything since I had everything messed up. Ozark then got a nice, gorgeous little walk break before we went off into the real world to canter. Then we started cantering to the right, and I was so proud of him for not doing anything stupid or dumb because we don't need that in this lesson. Also, guys, don't comment about how small my saddle is. This was the only other saddle available at this time. Because I usually like a saddle that does have a roll, and there are only 2 that we have at the barn, and it's the Holzacker one, the one I normally use, and this one. There may be one other, but so we're just kind of going in a really small saddle today. But then we started doing poles, and he was just kind of looking at them when we first started, but after when we kept doing them more and more, he just went over it, and then that one he kind of hopped over. But now it is time for our jumpies, and as we can see, he got to look at the jump, and he actually ran out of it the first time, and I did a pole coming up to this one. The only reason he ran out is because I didn't have my leg on, and I steered him so poorly to it. This one, I turtled and I arched, and I was really, really mad at myself, and I was like, why did I do that? And then there's my demonstration over there of how ugly I think I look doing that jump. Because I have been arching my back really badly when I've been jumping lately. Then we came around, and it was pretty good, but it felt really bad, and then I redid it and got this really nice one. So then we switched directions, and this first one was honestly the best one. It was just so pretty. It's giving I'm a fancy hunter. This one we got really short, so it was just kind of awkward. Then this one was pretty okay. After we did our jumps, we were then going to take a little break from jumping and do some flatting before we do our little big jumps. Here is us trotting. We were just trying to settle him down. Ozark was really excited, and he thought that we were going to continue to jump. We then put the jump down just so that way he wasn't running all over the place, being cuckoo. Then here is my gorgeous rollback going this way. Look at him. He's literally the best boy ever. He's so perfect. I love you, Ozark. And he has so many fans now. Then we worked on cantering and canter transitions, which is something I really struggle with. And I was petting him here. Don't think I was leaning forward, guys. I was petting him. Then we did this line, and I pushed him for a 3 because we kept getting 4s on it, which we've done a lot of pole work in this video, so I don't know if you guys want to see more, so I didn't include it.
No, but there's one nice saddle. It's the Holzacker.
Exactly. Then the jump was then put up, and instead of doing a course, we were just going to work on this one jump. And I was so excited. This is my first ever 2-6. I'm pretty sure it's 2-6. This one, he took literally the biggest power jump in the entire world. And I was like, dang, I was like, you've got some power. This is then our second attempt at this jump. And oh my gosh, this one was just so gorgeous. It's my favorite jump, if you could tell from my shorts. Then we got to go this way, and this one was honestly so good too. And I was like, oh my gosh, that one felt so good, and it was really good. Thank you guys for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next video. Make sure you guys subscribe. Bye! My king is drinking the water after his very hard jumping lesson. He's looking perfect as perfect can be. Ozark, what do you say to your fans? Okay, that's what Ozark says.